The agents crushing it in 2026 aren't working harder. In fact, I don't like the word crushing, but let's just go with it, okay? They're not using some secret AI tool. They're not grinding 80 hours a week. They're working 60, maybe 70, but they're doing three things that most agents think are just too simple to matter. And that's exactly why they work. I'm Tristan Almada. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast, it's a show. I've been running Lab Code Agents now for 12 years. It's kind of crazy, right? With over 500,000 members in all of our communities. I've been practicing for 22 years in real estate. I've got a brilliant tribe now, the coaching company for 6 years. And I'm 1 year into building Y Realty, this amazing brokerage that we're trying to take nationwide. So when I tell you these three habits will change your business, I've tested them. I've lived them. In fact, you've watched me live them. And I've watched thousands of other agents implement this and win with them. So let's get into it. I want to help you grow. I want to help you remain relevant. Habit number 1, write everything down. Yeah, it's that easy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tristan, I've heard this before. And chances are you have. But here's what's different this year, 2026. It's not about remembering things anymore. It's about feeding your systems. When you write down that your client's dog is named Charlie, that their anniversary is March 15th, that they're nervous about interest rates, your AI-powered CRM can now take those notes and automatically generate personalized follow-ups that feel genuinely human. But it can only do that if you capture the data first. So here's what I do. I keep a quick capture app. It's open 24/7, right? It's not about deciding, well, which one do I use or how do I use it? Listen, the moment I have a thought, a marketing idea, follow-up that I need to make, I write it down immediately. Why? Because I'm clearing my mental RAM. I'm like, I'm a computer, right? And when I'm at a showing with a client and I need to be fully present, not thinking about that email I forgot to send because I'm not thinking about it. Here's a bonus tip. Here's how you do it. You start a confidence bank. This may be the first time you're hearing the word confidence bank, but every time something good happens, a client compliments you, your negotiation gets noticed, and you solve a tricky issue, you write it down. When a deal falls through, and they will, if you haven't had one, they will, you'll have evidence that you're actually good at things because you're going to get bombarded from different areas that may knock you down, and it'll make you feel pretty bad some days. So this confidence bank you go to, you read it, you see it, and it makes you feel great. That's the thing. It's almost like affirmation. So when you're thinking of writing things down, write things down that are important to feed into your data, because you can take a picture of it and upload it into AI so that then it goes into your notes. But also to kind of keep a journal of the things that you've done well, because one thing I can tell you, you've got to check in with yourself more. How are you doing? Have a check-in time. Tristan, how are you doing? And if you're not feeling up for it, well, that's your time to go check your notes and be like, why am I doing this? Why is this so important to me? Oh, that's right. I've done great before. Sometimes we are our own pep talk. So just remember that. Habit number 2. Get an accountability buddy. Man, this has helped us so much. In 2026, with remote work and endless digital distractions, isolation is killing agent productivity. You need a human guardrail. And here's exactly how to do it. Find one person or 2 or 3, meet every morning at 8 a.m. for exactly 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And look, maybe it's not every day. Maybe it's just a group text that you start. Zoom, phone, doesn't matter. The point is you're going to do it daily and ask each other 3 simple questions. 1, what did I achieve yesterday? Number 2, what's one non-negotiable goal for today, a priority? And 3, what obstacle is actually in the way? And you'll find that the obstacle one is typically me, right? Or you. You're in the way. And that's it. 15, 10, 5 minutes every single day. And here's the key. Don't just track closings. Those are lag measures. They tell you what's already happened. Track lead measures. How many handwritten notes did you send? How many sphere of influence calls did you make? How many open houses did you book? Did you sit in? Those are boring activities. I know, I get it. But that creates closings 90 days from now. See, now you're tracking things that you're doing now that lead to business in the future. And if you really want to level up, well, you add stakes. If you miss your weekly prospecting goal, you owe lunch to your buddy, or maybe a nice notebook, or maybe something they really love. And I don't know what that is, but you can also think about donating $50 to your charity that you don't like. You've heard of that. It just gamifies the process, and it keeps you consistent when the market gets a little weird or when you kind of fall off the horse a little bit. Habit number 3, review and reflect daily. You can't improve what you don't measure. You've got to track that. This is how you avoid waking up in December wondering, where did the entire year go? And here's my PM shutdown ritual. Never in the day without at least a 15-minute review of what's happening tomorrow and what happened today. Ask yourself 3 questions. What worked today? Now I know what to do more of tomorrow. What didn't work? Well, you know what? Stop doing it. Who do I need to follow up with tomorrow? Then, and this is critical, plan tomorrow night. Don't wait until the morning to plan that day. You plan that night. What's up for tomorrow? Who do I need to be tomorrow? How do I show up? Right? Script your first 2 hours before you leave your desk. When you wake up tomorrow, you don't waste energy deciding, what do I need to do today? How do I need to show up? With what energy? You just execute. And every Sunday, you do a weekly course correction. That means you're going to plan. You're the CEO on the weekends. You're kind of telling yourself what to do on the weekdays, right? You're your own boss. Look at all your notes from the week. Are you drifting away from your business plan? What happened to those priorities you said you were going to do? Are you spending time on low dollar activities like admin and scrolling? And some of it's necessary, don't get me wrong. But when you're spending most of your time doing that and not enough on prospecting, are you prioritizing high dollar activities like negotiating and prospecting, communicating, building these amazing relationships? By looking and reflecting, this is how you can adjust your schedule to get back on track. So let me break this down one more time. Write it down to feed your systems and clear your mind. Get an accountability buddy, accountability partner, whatever you want to call it, just to stay consistent in a world that's just so distracting. And review daily to make sure you're running a business, not just doing stuff. 2026 is about relationships powered by high-tech efficiency. The AI handles the heavy lifting, but you still have to show up with discipline. You still have to make the human connection. And that's what wins. I'm Tristan. I'll talk to you tomorrow.